Yo guys, what's up? Chad Skelly here, and I just wanted to make a video on archer builds in Conan. I think they're quite viable right now. They're okay. The Scepter map really didn't bring much to archer builds, but here's what we got so far. So for armors, you have it can be any accuracy, DLC, or any accuracy in the game, like Hyperion, or any DLC. Anything that gives +9 flawless and epic is good. So for instance, the Shimai, this works. It is light, keep in mind. It's okay. It's not insane, but you can deal with it. You'll mostly be kiting people anyway. It gives +9 accuracy. Or you can go for the new Scepter armor, which is the new Scepter armor is +8 +7. I mean, you can go for a bit more of this, but personally, I'd just say this honestly. But this is obviously the better option, but it costs Eldarium, and you have to roll for it, and you know, stuff like that. But for the purpose of the video, we go for this because it's cheap and light. Very easy to make, very easy to get your hands on. Second of all, we'll go for buffs. This is just not just accuracy buffs or anything. This is just buffs of the build. So think all this stuff, and there you go. That's all your buffs. You get the accuracy elixir from the Dragonbone, no, like the arena, or I call it the pet. So the next to the summoning place, you get a bunch of Grey Lotus there, or you can go and get a Bloodletter knife from Gibraltar and just get Sacred Blood. It's 2 Sacred Blood and 1 flask for an accuracy. It's like, I don't know what the exact name of it is, but it's basically an accuracy elixir. Or you could get the improved fishing traps. One of the I can't remember what fish it is, but I think it's the eel. The eel gives what is it? Anglerfish. I don't know. One of the fish give accuracy, but there's a multitude of ways. And here's your option for bows, or the best bows. So we have the eye piercer, twice upon an arrow, and Breach of the Red Mother. This is the least. I mean, if you're on Exiled Lands, go for this. You'll have to, or the Dragonbone one will do. But this is the best when you get Exiled Lands. You can see that it's a lot less damage, but we'll come to this in a second. This is a lot harder to get. It's dropped off the Red Mother in the NOC, and it's a lot harder to get compared to these. You just need to roll for them in the Delving Bench. Alright, so put the Delving Bench down. That's what it looks like. This is the Eldarium stuff from Scepter. You only need this if you are using twice upon an arrow or eye piercer, which eye piercer is my personal favourite, and you'll see why in a second. But technically, if you want a really high DPS, you need to go twice upon an arrow. But it's, in my opinion, eye piercer is way better. Anywho, so you want to throw these in. Here's a neat trick, by the way. You can research anything with 2 items. So you put it in like this, wait for it to craft, and drag this back up like that. There you go. This is good for getting the walk or armor on Scepter, so you don't have to keep killing the bearers over and over. So as you can see, we got two bow schematics here. Really unlucky, by the way. 300 Eldarium and only got 2 schematics. It's really unlucky. 15 chances, and it's like a 25% chance. 15 chances got 2. Odds are completely against us. Anywho, you want to roll until you get the eye piercer or twice upon arrow. Okay, so next we move on to arrows. You have 2 options for arrows. Well, you have 3 actually. You can use Serpent Man, which are cheap as hell. It's I think it's reptile hide. Well, no, it's legit like ingots and branches. It's just that, iron ingots. But they do 19 damage and 16% armor pen, so a lot less. And that means a lot on the bow, because it's not just the bow damage. Like you see, this bow's good, but only does 10 damage. It's the bow and the arrows, like this is 40 damage together, or like 47. With this, it's 32, but it shoots 2 arrows, so it's 60 something actually. It's a lot better. But aside from that, hollow bone are the best by far, and you'll see why. Okay, so with all that done, I'm going to show you the DPS of these bows, test them out with both arrows. First of all, let's do our stats. So here's where the bows come in. So this is good because it shoots 2, but sometimes it doesn't shoot 2, sometimes it only shoots 1, sometimes. Not all the time though, but that can really make a difference. What if you need that 1 arrow to kill someone, but it only shoots 1, like not 2, so this is why I go for IPSer. Bonus accuracy, as you can see, if I hold it out. Sorry about that. It gives me +5 in accuracy. So look, I get, technically, if we were to speak about this, this is +50 attribute points saved on here. So look, we only have point 33, so technically we're only going to here, but we got +17. So I like to take either you can go 10 encumbrance, but yeah, I take 1 encumbrance. Grit is really needed in this. I mean, accuracy takes down the amount that bows take to a fire, like stamina it takes, but you still need a lot. And then we go 3 encumbrance. Oh, vitality, not encumbrance. And then the rest in agility. You cannot get 3, but it's just unlucky. I mean, it's for bonus armor, look. But yeah, obviously you'd be modding the armor with like bulked plating. But yeah, now for the DPS test. 7.2k, 278 light armor. This is what everyone wears on Scepter. It's the +15 strength. So this is what I'll be testing against because it's just the most commonly wear one. Everyone wears light anyway, unless you're playing with horse PvP. Everyone wears heavy, but still, these arrows have 54% armor pen, so they still destroy you even with armor. So for the damage test, we'll start off with the Dragonbone arrows. 89 damage. That is a lot of damage. 89, like imagine this is you and you have 400 HP. I can just kite back, and if you get too close, charge it for 1 second like that, look, because we have the perk. Charge literally not even 1 second, and you get staggered. Look, if you go too fast, it doesn't stagger. If you wait like tiny second, stagger. It does 93 damage. Okay, now keep in mind that was Dragonbone. Really cheap to make, really easy to get. Hollowbone, I will show you how to get them, but they're not as easy and they're a bit RNG. But here's the damage on them. 113, so increased damage by 20. And they only do 1 extra damage, but because of the armor pen. This is really good for PvP because when people go in the water, you have to chase them for ages. You can just shoot them like this, very easy. Super easy. Okay, now for Twice Upon a Time, but I'm going to, it's only fair if I go like this and go into accuracy. But I won't pump anything out, I'll just accuracy. So everything else is pretty irrelevant when we're testing anyway. Okay, so Dragonbone, 122 damage. See, 261s. With Hollowbone, 156, a lot more damage. Look, see, I got a 1 bow shot. But here's what I mean. It shoots 2 separate arrows, so sometimes when you're moving and you stay at this range, you won't, like, you don't hit both, you know? So, okay, Red Mother does 112. Look, this is pretty good. 112 damage. With Dragonbone, by the way. Also, another tip for when you're moving back, try and like tap, like don't like just run back and fire. You want to tap and fire. It's way better. As you can see, like the little left and right markers kind of indicate how accurate you are, and if you keep them kind of in the middle, you're pretty accurate. Oh, I accidentally switched hollowbone. And hollowbone arrows, 129. Bear in mind you'll be doing more damage because you'll have a master weapon kit on this, which gives 6 damage, 15% armor pen. So be a lot more damage. 36, 45, a lot more damage. You would basically have with this 100% armor pen if you had a red mother and a master armor kit on it. So that's what you have right here anyway. Okay, now I'll show you where to get the hollowbone arrows, because not a lot of people know about this. Alright guys, so this is where you find hollowbone arrows. It's the children, which are these things. You want to use an oil with a black blood pick if possible, and this is why. Because you need 3 in survival for a start, and on top of that, the drop chance is like really rare. So just kill these. And use a pickaxe. Pickaxe is the most optimal way of getting the arrows. Let me actually take these arrows out so it doesn't look like I've got any, so you guys know. I'm aware, right, you don't actually get them from at all from the boss ones, so there's no point. I mean, you can kill them. Oh, there you go, look, got 40. But you see, we killed like 7 or 8 and we got 40. But I mean, I think that was a bad drop. I think you can get 80. See, let's see if we can get from them. I mean, I killed them like 20 times each and got none. So anyway, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe. Check out my Twitch channel, Chad Skeleton, Twitch TV, and check out my socials. Probably be in the description. Chad Skelly on Instagram and Chad Skeleton on Twitter. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys had a nice time. See you later.